Every summer, I do a summer sermon series. And starting this Sunday, I'm going to be asking the question, should Christians be good citizens? I'm going to make three cases. So the first week, I'm going to make the case that Christians should be the best kind of citizens, the most trustworthy, the most faithful, to fill in the gaps that are missing and to lift up the low parts or the inadequacies that are a part of the institution, the system, the structures. Then the second week, I'm going to make the case that Christians should be the worst kind of citizens and that we should be troublemakers who undermine the system and interrogate the injustices, the assumed as-is structures, and that we should undermine this entire enterprise and that there's a real scriptural precedent for being troublemakers. Then the third week, I'm going to make the case that the question itself is flawed and that there's a categorical error because Christians are actually citizens of a very different kind of thing and not to be citizens about things around here at all. Then in the next 3 weeks following making the case, I'm going to circle back and talk about how this looks in North America in the 21st century and how there are predominantly three kinds of churches, and that it's actually in partnership and in mutual learning from one another that we can capitalize on each other's strengths through partnership and compensate for each other's weaknesses in community. It's going to be a fantastic series. I hope that you will plan on being a part of it. So if you are in the area and you want to be a part of it, we start at 10 a.m. for the summer. And if you want to join online, you can find the Zoom link on the front page of our website. But I'm also going to be doing summary videos so that if you don't get a chance to participate live on Sunday morning, either in person or online, that you'll be able to still participate digitally, make the summary videos and put up. I'm actually going to write out the talking points so that you can follow along because it is going to be presenting some pretty new and maybe revolutionary ideas. One of the reasons that I'm so excited to do this during the season is, I don't know if you watch the news, but over the last couple of years, protests have been a big part. Everything from pride parades, Black Lives Matter, things going on in Washington, D.C., some of which got out of hand, and asking the question, like, is this okay? And what role should Christians play? Or is that like something that the kingdoms of this world do, but we're supposed to be a part of the kingdom of God? And do those two overlap? Are they two entirely different kingdoms? Are they non-overlapping magisterium? Like, there is so much in church history, this rich supply of examples and models and motivations for different priorities and participation in the system. So how we relate to power is a really important thing for us to talk about. Are we supposed to be in power? Are we always a minority report? Are we supposed to be the Band-Aid on the wounds and to be the salve and the ointment for healing for the nation? What role should Christians play in society? I'm really looking forward to this. I hope that you will be a part of it, and I would love to hear your thoughts, your questions, your concerns, and your comments as we go along.